everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. So, how you all doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Memorial Day for me. For you guys, it's Tuesday. I am going to make one of these little pocket thingies that I made during the Colossal Tome of Concepts. It's just an idea journal, really, that Dee Dee Farrago started, and so each week we would make a pocket or something to go into our Colossal Tome of Concepts. And so I was going through that this morning and decided to make one of these for my wee flower fairy journal. I'm never going to get that right, even though I named the thing. Okay, so what you're going to need is 2 sheets of paper. If you want to make one this size, you either need 2 book pages like this, or you need 2 pieces of paper, and these measure 8 1/4 by 7 each. So they're 8 1/4 long and they're 7 inches wide. And so this is just some of the paper out of the kit, and then on the back I have inked it and spritzed it. And so that's all that is. So then you're going to fold them in half. And as you can see from this one, it's 2 sheets folded in half, and then in the middle there's a pocket. You probably can't see that thumb notch when it's all together, but there's a thumb notch. So there's a pocket right here. So you're just putting those 2 pages together to get that pocket. Hi, son. How's you?
Okay.
What's he doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. I'm doing nothing. He doesn't know what to do with himself because he's a graduate now.
It's nice.
I know stuff you can do.
I'll pass.
It has to do with your room.
It's plenty clean. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not clean at all.
It's really great.
Look, there's little purple fuzzes on there. That's from that eyelash trim I was using in the last video. I made its way into the ink pad. So yeah, he's got lots to do. Don't let him fool you. Okay, so you've got your 2 pieces like that, and it's kind of like the whole mountain valley or whatever you want to call it. So I wanted those flowers on the, oh, it is on the front. I was like, I wanted the flowers on the front. So this one goes this way. This is the bottom. So it goes like this, and then the other one will go, we're going to have to fold this one. Let's fold it this way because I want to see more of the actual digital rather than the inking. The inking's just for the spots where you're going to get, where you are going to see it like that. Okay, so I will put them together like this. So basically you're going to take one that looks like a mountain and the other one's the valley. You're going to put the edge of the mountain to the valley. Okay, and then what we'll do is glue along here, here, and here, and do a thumb notch, and that gives us our pocket in the middle. And then you have places to write here, and a place to write here, and a place to write here. So actually, this will get glued down onto the page. So we'll probably do a thumb notch here too, so that this can be another little pocket. So these are fun. I made a whole bunch of these. So if you want to see them, watch my Colossal Tome of Concepts videos. They're TCTC is what they are. So it was last year is when I did those, and I'll try to remember to do a playlist. I never did a playlist because Dee Dee did a playlist with everybody's, so I kind of just left it at that, but I'll try to remember to put all of mine in one playlist so that you guys can find them easier, because there's all kinds of these book page pockets, so if that's what you are looking for. So right now I'm going to go ahead and do a thumb notch up here, and what I'll probably also do is maybe back this other page so it's a tiny bit thicker. If I'm going to make it a pocket, it just seems like that would be wise, right? So that will go there with that little thumb notch. You could also make it here, but it's real hard to get in there when it's, right at the crease. So I need to back that first. So yeah, hope you're all doing good. We're just, living in the rainy world. I don't know well, I do know it's every spring we have this problem. We forget and we think it's summer, it's supposed to be nice, but generally until after Memorial Day, we just have kind of yucky weather on and off. Like you'll get days that are 80 degrees and then all of a sudden it's like today and it's 40 degrees and raining. So It's just, yeah, it's unfortunate. But that's spring for you. And then there's other places that are dry and wishing for water. And we're just getting walloped. Isn't that always the way? Seems. And I know I'm hanging off. I'll trim it all. I'm just trying to thicken this. That's really my only goal there. It's not perfection. Not that I ever achieve that anyway, but the goal is just to get it thicker so it doesn't get torn. Okay. So yeah, what'd you guys do this weekend? Did you have a nice Memorial Day? Hopefully you got to remember those that you loved and are missing, or those that have served our country. It's so amazing that they sacrificed themselves for all of us, and that their families sacrifice them for us. It's just amazing. What an honor, right? My goodness. My dad was in the Navy, but it wasn't during wartime. So he, thankfully never had to see action, but yeah. But I really do appreciate those people for sure. I think the best thing to do is honor them and their sacrifice. We had one of our, like I said, some friends over for the weekend. He's a veteran, so that was nice. So this is just that Dusty Concord, I think it's called, right? Yep, Dusty Concord. And the blue spritz that I have, which is sea glass, I think, or something like that. So I'm sorry, I don't know right off the top of my head right now. Oops, that's not the way that goes. It goes this way. Mess it up, Amy. So I need a thumb notch here so that, we can tuck something in behind there. And this is a good size one. Like the book page one, as you can see, is much smaller. So you can make them any size you want, I got that a little high, but it doesn't matter. You can make just little ones, or book page size ones, or you can make them bigger using either scrapbook paper or digitals. So whatever you prefer, whatever paper you have. Okay, so I just need to glue along this side. So these are pretty simple little pages to make, I think. And then along this side and the bottom. I want a little hole right there. Now if I can, sometimes I can't ever figure out how to do this the easiest way without messing it up. Because once that art glitter glue sticks, as you all probably know, it's stuck. So, and that'll give you a little gap right there too, and that's totally fine. That's just, from the folding, so totally fine. Try to even it out just a little bit. And then you can make this decorative on the front so that it'll glue into the journal here, and then it flips out like that. And so you've got your pocket to put a tag. That's going to be a nice big tag too. And then you've got the back parts that you can write on as well. So yeah, those are super fun. So let's decorate the front. I was thinking of using one of my doilies, maybe, if I can find something that looks good here. And these are in my shop. And if for some reason you go there and they're not there, like they sold out or whatever, just let me know and I'll cut you some. I try to keep, continually cutting them as I need them. But, sometimes I haven't gotten a chance to cut them, but I'm always working on it. I don't know if I want to use that one. That's on the original page. Maybe we should do something different. This is one of the original mushrooms there. Those are my little tickets from Celeste. I finally got a chance to get some things cut out. I don't know if I want another flower because I have that flower. I need a fairy. A dragonfly would be cool. Huh. I know I cut out a whole bunch of them. Where'd they all go? Maybe I was cutting out more flowers and things than fairies, I guess. It's too big. So maybe we are going to use her. Since that's what I have. She's just meant to go on this page, I guess. Everybody's home today. It's kind of nice. My daughter went to have lunch with a friend, but be fun for a while having everybody around. Okay, so I think that's what we'll do. I just need to, I want to put some ink on that little guy. My husband, he's such a dork. I'm going to tease him about that later. If you guys heard him, I don't know. When he yawns, he makes crazy noises sometimes. I'll have to give him a hard time about that. Okay, that didn't really do. There we go. And maybe some of the blue, the Mermaid Lagoon. I don't know where I want to put it. I want it very lightly at first, like. Then I think I'm gonna spritz it a little. I didn't really have a plan, see, so now I don't have all my junk right here, so I'm gonna have to pause you guys for a minute. So I'm gonna spritz that with a little bit of water and get it dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So this is it. I went ahead and I spritzed it with some of the tumbled glass distress oxide spray and water, and just a little coffee is what's in this bottle. Coffee and rubbing alcohol. The only reason for the rubbing alcohol is to keep it from getting moldy. So change of plans, because I didn't want to have it look exactly like the actual kit page. So I'm going to put this mushroom, and this is one of the original mushrooms that I scanned for the digital. And then I think I'll put her like, so it's still going to be this fairy, but I'm going to put her like there. So just something a little different, you know? So it's not exactly, if I can pick her up, the same. All right, I'm going to ink her a bit. Didn't get that done. It's always something, right? So yeah, hope you guys are all doing good. We're doing good. Just trying to stay dry at this point. I know there's worse problems for sure. It's good because it'll water my flower seeds and my garden and all that. So yay. That's an awesome part about it when it rains. I think we're all just ready for some sunshine. But I'm sure that's the same in a lot of places. I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue under this. Because sometimes when I make these, for because it's just a collage sheet, some little bits don't always get totally glued down, and I want to make sure that stays. Okay. And I think I'm just going to use part of this. As you guys saw, I had it sort of hanging off. So I'm going to put it on where I want it, and then I'm going to just cut it. I think, or do I want to cut it? Oh, I cut it first. Sorry. I'm just trying to think of what's the easiest way with the gluing. So like that, I think will be good. So yeah, don't have a lot of excitingness going on because we didn't do much. Due to the bad weather, we probably would have gone out more to ride our razor. Like we probably would have gone today, my husband and I. He went yesterday for just a little short thing, but it rained and he said the mud was real bad. So yeah, it's not real fun when it's like that because it's just throwing clods of mud all over you, which, you know, is part of it. I don't mind a little bit of that, is fine, but it's not very fun when you're just getting walloped with mud the entire time. Because we've gone on some and gotten a little bit either wet or mud, and that's fine. That's what showers are for. So that does blend. So if you want, you know, it to stick out more, obviously you can use different colors or even just keep it white, and that would make it pop out a little more, but I'm fine with that. It just gives it a texture, which I like. And I am going to use the art glitter glue on this too because it's thick. Because it's a masterboard, collage masterboard that I've just cut in the shape of a mushroom. So that's a really fun thing to do with your collage boards. And all they are, if you aren't familiar, like you've just started, junk journaling is like this is manila drawing paper is what I like to use because then I don't have to back them. You can just use magazine page. You can use whatever you want to make your actual masterboard. And then you just collage all over it. You can do front and back if you want. I just do the front. I like the drawing paper on the back, so that's how I do it. But you can do it, of course, any way you'd like. And I'm just going to put her little toes right in that little hole, I think. I think that'll work well. So that's all it is a collaged up piece of paper or magazine or whatever, and you can just cut it into mushrooms, flowers, obviously make tags and pockets and all that kind of good stuff out of it. They're very useful for lots of things. Good way to use up scraps for sure. So and this one I shrunk down again. That's why this is like the actual size that she comes in the We Flower Fairies digital download kit in my shop, but I shrunk them all down so that I could use them in, you know, smaller spots or whatever. Kind of fun like that. Okay, so there's that page, and then this page I think I might leave as a writing page, but we need to find something for those two spots, and I might go ahead and just use some collage. Do I have enough? I could go this way. I have enough for one card, not two. So this is the original that made these. Grab my cutter. Okay, so what is our width of that pocket? Roughly, anyways. 3.5, so let's make it 3 by, what did I say this was? 8.25, right? Yeah. 3 by 8 maybe? Three. Trying to see what I want to cut. I want to see how much of this. 3 might even be too wide. We'll round the corners. But I want to see. I think I'm going to cut from the purple, and believe it or not, that's where all the color is, but I could take a little bit off of this, just a little. think that'll be good. And we'll round those corners. If you round the corners, especially in those really long pockets, it makes the tags slide in and out a whole bunch easier. So yeah. So just have rounded corners instead of the slashed corners or whatever, straight edged corners. I want to make sure it'll go all the way in. Obviously when it's hooked to a page it's going to be a whole lot easier, but I think I still might have to make it a tiny bit smaller just because it's so long. Yeah. Just going to take, I think it's this rough edge that's catching everything. So just take a little bit of that. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, it was pretty uneven too, it looks like. Yep. Perfect. Sometimes you just gotta play with it. I don't want to cover a lot of this up, so I want to keep this one simple. This was some jelly plate that I did. Okay. So what should we put on that? I don't have a lot of fairies. Obviously, thought I did. I don't know if these would be way too matchy for that. Don't want to use that one. No. Kind of just want to leave it the way it is because I don't want to cover any of that up. I just think it's really kind of cool the way it is. So I think that's what I'm going to do, except I will put fabric up across the top of that. And I think you could write here, and then back in there we need something. Do I want one of these? They're not very big. Could do a couple of them. Or the big tags. The big tags would work. Could do two, you know, tucked in back there. Let's do that. So let's back those. I know that's not super exciting, but I think it will look good. I think I want to use file folder for the back of those. Could do that one too. Kind of like the way these two are. Let's do these two. Okay. So these are tags that come with the kit. Or you can, of course, make your own. Let's come over here and see if we can get it to fit. I don't know if two of them are going to fit. I probably should have gone up into the tab, huh? That wasn't very smart. Because now it's not going to fit. Smaller tag will go there eventually. No, I've got more. I've always got more, it seems. That's kind of a thick one. one. Maybe I don't have more. Is that piece big enough? Ooh, just. I have some whole ones in there, but I'm down on my, finally have used them. Use up the scraps. All right. Just want to get it out of here. Like trying to cut when there's those weird edges. Yeah, the little bunny. So sweet. I'll have to make some more collage boards. Maybe we'll do that Thursday or something. Because I haven't done that in a really long time. I know a lot of people collage, so it's not like anything new, but oops, sorry. Hit you guys. Oh, yuck, I gotta figure out something for dinner. Don't you guys get tired of that? I get so tired of it. Oh no, we're gonna have, that's right, I forgot, we're gonna have salmon with the mango salsa stuff. It's very good. Yay. I do get tired of that though, trying to figure it out. I just haven't felt like anything either, and that makes it really hard. Like nothing sounded good. I do that a lot though. Makes it twice as hard. Last year I was asking you guys for recipes because I was so desperate. Ay, ay, ay. Can't think of any on my own. Help. Okay, so I'll probably, I'll do some fabric and whatever on these and stitch around them. They can tuck back behind there, so I think that's cute. Let's see if we can find something. I feel like I want something right there. I'm not sure what. I was thinking maybe a stamp, if I can find a good color or design. Like those are cute with the celebrate, but don't really want like a birthday feel, right? It's funny, if you don't go through them every once in a while, you can't even remember what you've got in stamps. At least I can't. Probably be good if I put them in some kind of other thing, but that requires time. Who's got that? Yeah. Yeah, butterfly would be pretty. Yeah, that one would be real pretty on there. This one's cute too. That goes good with his hat. thinking that's probably going to be the best I'm going to find. Because I know I don't have a whole lot of like nature-y type ones. What's this one? A Bugs Bunny mermaid. That's what everybody needs. Or I could do something like that, but it's huge. Huge. Bless you. I don't think he heard me. Okay, let's go with that. So you don't have to watch me fiddle around with those any longer. Okay, I'm going to make everybody crazy and double ink. I'm sorry. Just decided I wanted the brown on the edge. Okay. Glued itself to the book. Because I'm not sure how much fabric I can, like, I don't know, maybe I want to put it over here instead since, I think I'll scoot it over. Sorry, I couldn't decide there for a minute what I wanted to do. Thought that was it, but this is it. Oh, my husband and I are watching the craziest show, you guys. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. It's called Skinwalker Ranch. It's nuts, and if you have watched it, let me know. Our friends were telling us about it, and so we started watching it yesterday, and we binge watched a whole bunch of them because it was just like, this is the craziest thing I think I've ever seen. So anyway, I'm not going to ruin any of it for you, but it's a real good show. It's just mind-blowing. It's about this ranch in Utah, and you may have heard of it anyways, but why won't the lid? Oh, because there's tape right there, Amy. Yeah, it's just so crazy. It has to do with like aliens and all that, and I won't say any more than that. But and if you've heard of it, you've probably heard stories anyways. But I had never heard anything about it. It's nuts. This one just has some flowers. These are from Karen. Thank you, Karen. Put some little bits of washi on there. I think I'm going to hang it off a little bit. I mean, like it matters. It already was not long enough anyway, but I just want it like that. Yeah, and I don't want to ruin it if you want to watch it, but everything, I swear, everything that you ever learned wasn't real. It seems like might be. I don't know. You know, I don't know what's true or whatever, but yeah, it just seems like everything gets crazier by the day. I feel like this one's cool. But it's very interesting, if nothing else, even if you don't believe in that stuff. I really don't tend to either, so I understand. But it's kind of mind-blowing. That, and then I feel like this one needs a little something else. So maybe one of the skinny ones, if I can find the end. My husband's spraying compressed air on something downstairs. Computer oriented. Yeah, but anyway, I highly recommend it. So it's just very interesting, fascinating actually. I think I will take a piece of this and go along there. Skinwalker Ranch, and it gets its name from the Ute and Navajo Indian legends and things about skinwalkers or witches that can shapeshift. That's where the ranch got its name. I don't know. So, anyways, it's very interesting. It's not scary, so I don't, because I'm not into that either. It's like a documentary, so it's not scary. It's just crazy, the stuff that goes on. Okay. So there's that, like that. And then it opens, and we have our little pocket here. Can I get a hold of this? And I just like this the way it is. I don't want to do anything to it, I don't think. So anyway, that's where we are for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little pocket, and I hope you give one a try, because it's super easy. Just 2 pieces of paper and then make a pocket in the middle. And like I said, I have a bunch of these videos where I've done the book pages in all different versions of this. So I'll try to get a playlist of all those together so it's easier for you guys to find, and it'll be under TCTC, which is the Colossal Tome of Concepts, and I'll try to make that clear in the playlist name. All right, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and we will chat again soon. Love you guys. Talk later. Bye now.